What's up, fam? I'm JB Black, CEO, and welcome to Barbershop Talk TV out here in America. Who need to turn their balls in? Who need to turn their balls in? Let's get going. See the title? You know, some people, how can we say this? Some things you can't let pass in vain. You can't let some stuff go in vain. This case, this trial, touched me deeply. As been an uncle, like I said, of like 9 nephews plus nieces, and hell, I love them, and I love my sisters for birthing these boys. So when I look at Andre, you know what I'm saying, it really touches me, and it puzzles me, seeing this brother go through a transition in life, becoming a man. And sometimes us uncles, dads, moms, and stuff don't understand to see how kids or nephews or nieces go through this transition, the way they dress, the way they wear their hair, how we say rock their hair or whatever, from the way we did it. But listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, and hit that notification button. So when I go live here at Barbershop Talk TV, you get that notification. And when we deal with, say, for instance, this sweetie pie situation, here with the brother Andre Montgomery. Rest in peace to the brother Andre. Mad love to his family, mom, sisters, and whoever that's out there on that brother's side that we don't mention. Like, as we see, his sister came out, rightfully so, and called Uncle Tim a monster. From looking at the court transcripts, it's kind of hard for me to put into words. Why didn't Miss Robbie believe this guy? Then when you look at the transcripts, the phone conversation or the text messages or whatever, you see this scary anger and hate from a grandmother. Like, did she have video at the house? It's almost like she's seen this guy on it. Tim or somebody said he did it. And, it seems like Miss Robbie was ready to go for this brother's juggler. And to hear the sister say, like, hey, like we keep repeating. Some people say you keep repeating. Hey, you have to. After you see and heard what the hell went on up in there when it came to Andre. Excuse me. Like I said, the thing that's puzzling is see this brother tell Miss Robbie, yo, I didn't do that, Grandma. It's Tim. Tim is out there, me. Boom, boom. And it's just, it's crazy. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to put our brother Obituary up here. You got to excuse me to change the weather down here, so you might hear me sniff a little bit. So excuse me on that end right there. But yeah, I'm going to read Andre's obituary. Andre Montgomery from the show Sweetie Pies. His brother was Tim Norman's brother. To the people who don't know, the uncle that set this young man up right here. This was his brother's son, kindergarten style. Some people know, some people didn't. That this is Tim's nephew, from the brother that passed away. But let's read it real quick. You know what I'm saying? Let's read this for Andre. Rest easy, Andre. All right, let me clean my schnauze up, because like I said, change the weather here, so you might hear me sniff a little bit. Okay, Andre L. Montgomery Jr., what is that, Lubbock? I believe that's the county, the city that he's in down in Texas. Andre L. Montgomery Jr., 21, of Lubbock, passed away on March 14, 2016. He was born October 14th, 1994, to Mitchell Griggs and Michelle Griggs, and Andre L. Montgomery Sr. Andre L. Montgomery Sr. is his dad. That's Robbie's son. Rest in peace to Mr. Andre. That's Andre's dad. So guess who together? Andre and his father. Guess who together? Andre and his father. Michelle Griggs and Andre L. Montgomery Sr. in San Diego, California. His family relocated to Lubbock, where Andre attended Escado High School during his sophomore year. He graduated from McClure North. He graduated from McClure North and South. In North St. Louis, Missouri. Andre had an infectious passion for music and making people laugh. He could brighten anyone's day with sporadic songs and beats. As a young man, he was blessed to be a part of the cast Sweetie Pie with his grandmother and uncle. Andre would truly be missed by all who knew him. And you see that right there? At least they said, Sweetie Pies, the uncle. Still, you get what I'm saying? They still say the uncle. you know. And I ain't gonna say that's a form of respect, but look at that. Look at that right there. That right there almost disgusts me right there, you know. Sweetie Pies with his grandmother and uncle. Andre will truly be missed by all who knew him. He was preceded in death by his father, Andre Montgomery Sr. Rest in peace, Mr. Andre, and his material parents, material and paternal grandparents. He leaves to cherish his memories, his mother, um, Michelle Griggs, three sisters. Wow, Kaylin, Asia, and Kiana Griggs, two brothers, Darren, Maria, and Darius Griggs. Wow, I didn't know that Andre had brothers. Two brothers. Wow, and that's sad there. Five great uncles and a host of nieces and nephews, aunts, and other relatives and friends. Celebration Life will be held on Saturday, March 26, 2016 at 2 p.m. at First Baptist Church. Interment will follow in Anson Cemetery. The direction of Griffin Mortuary. Visitation will be held from 5 to 7 a.m. And then when you look over to the left, you got "I'm sorry, heartbroken. Andre was taken away. Dear family, I'm so sorry to hear it." You got a cool picture of the brother Dre right there. Look at all the love and the outpour, man. You were such a sweet person. If tears could build a stairway, Miss Griggs family, please be encouraged. I'm even more sorry to hear how his life was taken. I post a message every year since Andre passing. Just look at the love that's coming out of this. Is so sad. A life ended so young. You will never be forgotten, Dre. Uh, when I saw him play Sweetie Pie, he played the right part. Rest in peace. I miss him dearly. Just look at the love that's pouring out for that brother. My heart is so heavy, and it's scary, and that's sad right there. This brother. Life is taken by his uncle. Let's put his picture up there. Andre Montgomery. Andre Montgomery, man. And it's sad, and uncle had the nerve to get on the stand, after all these people turned against him, turned state, fed, or whatever, and said that, this guy had set it up. You seen the text message, you seen the burner phones, you seen all the evidence that the courts produce. Now, sometimes you can say, well, now I don't believe everything the courts say or whatever, and whoopty. But when you look at this right here, this is a case where it's like, bro, you messed up, Tim. You fumbled. Turn your balls in, and you messed up. Turn your balls in, Tim. Andre should be here. It's when it comes to Tim's brother. I mean, I don't know. How can you sit around, say fences in your jail cell, and have some type of peace, man, knowing that you took out your brother's son, daughter, niece, or whatever? I mean, who can fathom that right there? And then, what did this guy tell Miss Robbie? Like, you got the people saying, hey, he got Miss Robbie. He got her, he got her brainwashed or whatever. How much brainwashing will you need? But listen, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe, hit like, hit that notification button so when I do drop a video or go live here at Barbershop Talk TV, you get that notification when we deal with the Tim Norman situation. And like I said, we'll be speaking on this all the way up to December till the brother get sentenced. We want to see how much time he get, which we already know is definitely most likely is guaranteed to be a life sentence, from what he did with Andre, orchestrating this setup, and what he put in place worked. And it's sad to go back and look at some of the old clips to see where, Tim and Miss Robbie going back to the spot where his brother was set up. Tim knowing this guy's location, even though they were saying they didn't know, what Tim didn't know. And you see the flight records, you see where he hooked up with the young lady, where he meeting up with the guys, you see the people when this guy dropped off the money. You know what this is? Don't say nothing. Who does that? Who does that? Andre probably at the last minute knew what was going to happen. That split second. Just that split second. Young lady goes, I guess, lay up with this guy on Tim's behalf after being paid $5,000, $10,000 or whatever. And that's how you can do it. You want to jam a man up, you can use a female and damn near take his life. And it's sad that was used against a young man, 20-year-old brother, 21, however, from his uncle. The uncle lay up with the young lady first and then pay her to do that to the nephew. When I seen, the guy was upset. He wanted Andre to get back. Andre said, hey, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do this, grandmother. Tim is out to me. And then he come back and do the polygraph. And as you see his sister said, that's when they didn't see Andre no more. Yes, we'll keep repeating. Obituary for Andre L. Montgomery Jr. I think it's sad. You know, this brother seems like a nephew of mine. When I look at this brother picture right here with the dreads, I don't see no gangster. I don't see no thug. I don't see none of that. I don't care if this guy had a blunt in his mouth. I don't care if this guy had a beer in his hand. That's not a gangster or thug. We have uncles and all types of people sit around with beers, joints, or whatever. That don't make them no gangster or whatever. So I'm glad that didn't stick. Rest in peace to Andre. You know what I'm saying? Support to the family. And we're going to get up out of here. Why Miss Robbie didn't believe this guy? Why she didn't? Maybe Tim got in his ear. But look at the obituary. I thought I'd just come through and go back over and send a little love to Andre. Other than that, I'm going to get up out of here. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. One.